Hey guys, okay, here we go. The timeline series number 10. This is part 1. Let's dig in, but before we do, let's think about what we've learned. I'm not going to go through any kind of recap because we've had 9+ videos to this series so far, but I don't know what stands out. For me, what stands out is that when this case was first in the news, we were told a whole pack of lies. You know, we were told that Christopher Watt's wife was a nurse and that she was successful and then she was a stay-at-home mom, and we were told she was an employee actually of an MLM. We were told all sorts of crap, weren't we? And then we found out that the stuff we were being told wasn't true at all, and we started watching those videos and we're like, yeah, okay, not at all what the narrative was about. So what stands out for me, that nursing school thing really stands out because if they didn't even offer that program at that point, where was she going when she said she was on her way to go to school? Where was she spending her time when she said she was in class from, what was it, like 6:30 or 7:30 in the morning until 8:30 at night? And you know, I put it out there. I asked people, tell me if you know about this program. Tell me, show us if you can link any information for us. And that was quite a while ago, and nobody has been able to provide any information yet to show that the claims were true. So that's really disturbing. That's very disturbing to think that that entire storyline maybe wasn't even close to the truth. And then the other stuff that stands out are things like saying that she was diagnosed with 3 serious diseases all at the same time, but she didn't talk about them, it seems, until after she met her new boyfriend. And then I hadn't known it before we did the timeline, but I was surprised to learn that she quit her job just 3 weeks after she met Christopher Watts. That was shocking. I don't know. There's a lot of weird stuff in this case, isn't there? And I think it's especially weird how so many of us are being attacked for discussing this case. Like they're trying to force their false narrative on everybody. You know, you can watch those videos and just go, none of this is fitting. So let's go ahead and start. We'll start right off with Bella's birth. December of 2013, Bella Marie Watts was born. And then in February of 2014, Christopher Watts' wife said that she returned to work, claiming that she was able to work 90% of her schedule from home. That's really interesting because didn't she work for the hospital call center? That just seems very interesting that the hospital would have somehow gone to the expense, I guess, of setting up one of their employees to be able to work at home. Answering the phones for the hospital, that doesn't make sense to me at all. During that time frame, she claimed that she was selling for 3 different MLMs. So I think she liked MLMs because I saw a photo also from years before, like 4 or 5 years before, where she was at an Amway convention too. So she was really into those MLMs, wasn't she? In July of 2015, Cece was born. And guess who Christopher Watt's wife wanted to have at the house to help with Bella when she was in the hospital? Her mother-in-law and her father-in-law, that's who. And if you've seen the videos, oh my gosh, there's such a nice video of Christopher Watt's mom in the hospital holding baby Cece. and holding her down by Bella and introducing the sisters to each other. It's just such a heartwarming video. And I'll say it again, there's a whole lot of love going on there. So for all these people who are trying to bash and trash Christopher Watt's parents, it's just baloney. It sounds like his wife really depended on her in-laws to help out with the children, and it sounds like they had actually a close relationship for a long time. Let's see. January 2016 was the month that Christopher Watt's wife started with the MLM that she seemed most excited about. And then during 2015 and 2016, it seems like the girls were constantly sick. Surgeries and procedures and specialists and doctors. And then, of course, December of 2016. It seems to be the month that kind of changed everything. I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting because shortly after, well, I'll back up. You remember the cashew incident, right? That happened in December of 2016. I think that's when one of the girls was in the hospital, or maybe both of them were. Yeah, I think Bella ended up in the hospital, didn't she? And Cece also was sick. I don't know if she was also in the hospital or not. Wow, those kids sure were sick a lot, weren't they? Interesting. December 2016 was the month that she posted the video where she said that she gave the girls amoxicillin, which is an antibiotic, prednisone, which is a steroid, and then she said lots of Tylenol. It's interesting because you know that friend, remember when I said the word chameleon in a previous video? That friend just seems to drop right off of Facebook. There weren't any more posts after that. I don't know. Interesting. Hmm. So let's see, late January, Christopher Watt's in-laws were living in their house, yet his wife wanted his mother and father to fly out to Colorado to stay with the girls while the two of them went on their vacation. So it's interesting. It sure seems interesting to me. A couple of things. That in December of, what was it, 2016, it sure seems like those girls were very sick. And then it's interesting that her best friend seemed to disappear shortly after that. Hmm. And then, of course, her parents were living right in the house, but she wanted her in-laws to come to Colorado to take care of the girls when they went on vacation. I think that's interesting too. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comment section below.